This is a meeting of the council held in public. It is not a public meeting. There is no fire drill plan, so if the fire alarm sounds, please leave at the exit nearest to the large screen at the front of the room and proceed down to the fire exit to the courtyard. Once it is safe to return, council will receive a text message. Officers will also advise when it is safe to return to the meeting. We are recording the meeting this evening using our webcasting system. The webcast will be transmitted live and will also be available on the council's website following the meeting. All mobile phone devices should be switched off or set to silent so that the meeting is not interrupted by ringtones. Okay, go on to item 1 of the agenda. Are there any? Oh, yes, my apologies, as I've not been warmed up for this one. Just to give a brief insight of what the actual area offices are about. This is to establish the area committees was announced at the annual council meeting on the 23rd of May 2024, and their role is to ensure the delivery of services to support residents and communities to maximise community resilience at the area level. Each area committee is made up of all elected members in the wards, and they are covered, as I am pleased to welcome our fellow ward members from Billericay East, Billericay West and Bursted. The area committees are responsible for the following: to identify the main priorities that reflect the biggest needs in the area, to monitor the quality and effectiveness of services delivered by the council and other main providers in the area, whilst providing strong working relationship with key council stakeholders and partners, to develop efficient and effective solutions to local area priorities, as well as supporting borough-wide issues, to encourage residents to become involved in decision-making on matters which affect them and enhance community engagement, to consult, engage and involve local people, communities, organisations and partners in understanding area priorities, to propose and sponsor investment proposals, allocating such budgets accordingly, to commission activity to improve local quality of life and public satisfaction in the area. There are 2 funds that this area committee are responsible for. The Believe in Basildon Fund. This fund is commissioned through the area committee members and aims to support activities and initiatives to tackle local priorities that clearly benefit localities and the communities and organisations within them at an area-based level. And the Community Priority Fund. This fund is specifically accessed through voluntary and community sectors organisations and aims to support activities or the provision of equipment that clearly benefits residents at a ward level and which address local priorities. The activities must provide genuine community benefits or address community need. Phew, glad that's out of the way. Okay, so do we have any apologies for absences?
We have apologies today for councillors Baggott, Barnes, Turner, Schrader and Headley.
Thank you. Are there any declarations of interest? No, none at all. Okay, item 3. Funding considerations.
Thank you, Chairman. A report has been put together based on the 2 funds that's already been discussed. There are 2 items to put forward through the Believe in Basildon Fund for the consideration of the Area Committee to discuss tonight. I suggest I introduce them one at a time to allow you to discuss them and then vote on. The first item is the crunch. The Area Committees are asked to consider allocating £1,500 from the Believe in Basildon Fund alongside the other 5 area committees. Should the Billericay Area Committee agree, the crunch will take place on Saturday the 23rd of November, 9 till 12:30. The allocation within Billericay has been identified as Little Bursted Car Park, identified by our colleagues in the relevant services. The crunch has been successful during the summer, and for those who are not aware of the crunch, it is a pop-up household waste recycling centre. It acts as a local centre and will collect household waste and recycling, and is aimed at the residents who's not able to attend the tips or recycling centres. Residents can just turn up and dispose of their items on the day. There will be some restrictions on what the crunch can take, but that will be listed on our website and social media pages. So can I pass that back to you, Mr. Chairman, for the vote?
Thank you. Any comments from members? Okay, then we'll put that to the vote. All those in favour, please show. So the recommendation is that the committee agrees to a 1,500 investment for the Billericay Relief in Basildon Fund for the delivery of the Crunch service in Billericay. All those in favour, please show. That's unanimous. Number 2.
Thank you. So item 2 is the Christmas tree lit event, which is Carols in the Park. The area committee are asked to consider allocating £3,000 from the Believe in Basildon Fund. As part of the Christmas celebrations, a series of Carols in the Park events are proposed to take place across the borough this December. Should the area committee agree, Billericay will have a 15-foot dressed Christmas tree which will be installed in early December ahead of the event and will remain in situ until the close of the festive period. The Christmas tree will be professionally lit and will provide space for residents to attach messages and wishes for the festive season. Details of the events will be discussed in the coming weeks as to how the areas will be celebrated across the borough. The switch-on event supported with entertainment that would usually be carols from local schools or community choirs. The park for Billericay will be Lake Meadows on Tuesday the 10th of December, lasting approximately 60 minutes, and it will start at 6 p.m. till 7. Thank you.
Thank you. Any comments?
Yeah,
Councillor Moore.
so if it's the Christmas tree is lit, is that lit every night until Christmas, or is it just on the Tuesday the 10th of December?
I think we need to iron out the details of that. I don't have an answer for you at this moment in time, but I can go back to find that out for you, because I think they need to sort of sort it out logistically and where the trees are going to be.
Can I just be honest? I just find it a bit strange behind out the details. If we are, whether the lights are going to be just on, because then we've got to agree a price here, an allocation of a price. And if it's for one night, is it worth it? If it's for the whole night, it might be worth it. So we've got to make a decision on £3,000 and not know. So we do need to know that information before we can, I think, before we can actually vote on this. I'm just speaking personally. It's not still up to the committee. As far as I'm concerned, I can't possibly put my hand up for a £3,000 commitment of that, not knowing whether it's for one night or 20 nights. That's just not. I just can't do that personally. It's taxpayers' money at the end of the day.
Thank you, Mr Chairman, and thank you for allowing me to come along and speak tonight as Cabinet Member for Culture, Sport and Community, of which the area committees fall under. And I'd like to extend my best wishes to Leader of the Opposition and Chair of the Committee, who I understand can't be here this evening, and thank you for stepping in. My understanding is that the Christmas tree will be there for the whole of the Christmas period. The lighting will also be there for the duration, but we will get that confirmed and itemise the individual amounts of how much will be contributing towards the Christmas tree, how much will be going for the lighting, and the specific days that will run on the proviso if you did progress this evening.
I'll come back there, but Martin wants us.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. I appreciate the sentiments of this, and it's very noble, but I think the money can be spent elsewhere. And the reason I'm saying this is because Billericay Town Council have their lights being switched on the 15th of November. That includes the Christmas tree by the Chantry Centre. The beginning of December, the first weekend of December, we've got the Christmas market. The date of this, I just think it's too late. I understand the sentiments of it. I don't have a problem with it. I just think the £3,000 could be spent better within the auspices of the Believe in Basildon Fund. I just think with this one, it's like closing the door after the horse is bolted, because the tree's already lit, the street lights are going to be on, or the Christmas lights are going to be on the lamp posts, and we've had the Christmas market. But I do emphasise, I do understand where Councillor Ferguson's coming from as a cabinet member.
Richard?
Yeah, continuing from what Councillor Mordecai has just said, is carols and a Christmas tree in Lake Meadows. It's a long way from the high street. It's cut off. We don't normally associate Lake Meadows with Christmas, so I'm not sure, without a lot of advertising and so on, whether it would be successful in Lake Meadows. I look to my colleague here on Billericay West, which obviously Lake Meadows is in Billericay West, but I don't know how this would work in practice.
Anyone else? Any other comments? Danny?
Right, it's in my ward, isn't it? I think this obviously is the bigger picture is that they're doing these carols and trees across all the parks in the borough. I understand there's one in Pittsea, there's probably going to be one in Langdon, as far as I'm aware. And I think we would really moan, wouldn't we, if everywhere else got it and we didn't do something. I think I take Richard's point about access and where it is from the high street to where this event's going on. I just think the timing of it. I know it's Christmas, and I don't know humbug or anything like that, but there's a lot going on in Billericay with the Rotary event, with the market, and also the tree that the town council are providing as well. I know that's on a different date, and that's in November, and this is in December. And that's logically how I'm thinking. But obviously, on the other side of the coin, as a councillor for West, I'd be happy to see anything in the park to bring people in December, if you know what I mean.
Just a thought. Why wouldn't we put the tree and the carols on Sun Corner, which is near the high street? Makes much more sense.
Yeah. Just on inclusion and diversity, can I ask what we're doing about Diwali for the area committees then?
Cabinet member? Want to make that?
Thank you, Mr Chairman and Mayor. First of all, say happy Diwali to all of those that are celebrating across the borough this evening, and I hope I hope all other members of the committee will be joining me in that this evening. Thank you, Mr Chairman. Ultimately, the proposal that's come before us this evening is a proposal that was put forward by one of the area committees, and we felt rather than just one of the area committees being able to run with it, we felt actually this might be of interest to all area committees to be able to take part. So in terms of chronology of events, about a month ago, I convened a meeting of all the area committee chairs, of which the Billericay area committee was served by the vice chair, Councillor Barnes, came along to that meeting to present and introduce this proposal that came through from one of the area committees. which was then agreed to come before the agenda this evening. It was ultimately up to the Chair and Vice Chair to consider this for the agenda. What I've also given commitment to is the regular area committee chair meetings being able to take place, so that where there are initiatives being put forward in one area of the borough, that another area of the borough might be interested in getting involved with, exactly to the spirit of Councillor Lawrence's remarks, that all area committees have that opportunity. So I'd strongly encourage all the area committees to bring forward their ideas that they feel could benefit other areas as well, so that shared learning and shared practice can take place.
Thank you. I have to say, Richard's comment on Sun Corner, no disrespect to it, it's visual for everybody coming into Billericay. It's in the town centre, as good as near as you ever can get in the town centre. I still have the issue, if I'm being absolutely honest with you, but spending £3,000 not knowing whether it's for one night or all night. So I don't. Hold on, we've got an answer to that. But come.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, we've just had that confirmed that it isn't just for the one day; it is for the duration of the month. Thank you.
Martin.
Thank you, Chair. Can I ask Councillor Ferguson, is there any chance of moving the date nearer to the Christmas market? I mean, the 10th of December. I'm just thinking out loud based on what you just spoke about there.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. What may be a sensible way forward is, if you were minded to support this evening, that the officers agree the location and date with the Chair and Vice Chair of the committee following the meeting. There might be other considerations such as school fetes, school performances, Christmas performances that are also at play. So finding the exact perfect date might prove challenging, and we might have to come back to the 10th here. But that was part of the thinking, was the rationale of other events and other considerations that are taking place at the time. But we can certainly follow that up with the Chair and Vice Chair following the meeting, if that was something that you were minded to support.
Are we happy with the venue at Billericay, or would we rather it be at Lake Meadows, or would we rather it be on Sun Corner?
I'd like to move it, or recommend that we have it in Sun Corner, where obviously you've got good capture there for residents.
I'd second that.
Unless there's any massive reason why that can't happen, which I can't see there. It's where the lighting of the beacon is, where we have all the events anyhow throughout the year. I'd like to change that recommendation, if we may, that we actually say do what you're asking for with that amount of money as early as possible, if you could possibly put that in there, but also that it be put at Sun Corner. And I'll ask the Cabinet member if that's an issue.
So just to confirm that the date and location will be agreed in consultation with the Cabinet member and Committee Chair and Vice Chair.
I'm sure you probably agree, as soon as is easier, is a lot better than it. But you're happy that we want to change it to go to Sun Corner, unless there's a particular reason why we can't? Yeah. Martin.
Yeah, just a quick one, Chair. I mean, we used to do the Christmas tree on the Billericay police station. Yeah, that's where it used to be done. Yeah. Maybe we could explore that, because we've got the car park there. Just a thought. Because I do support it, it's just, it feels like it's the wrong side of everything else that's going on in Billericay.
Yeah. So what we can, and I'm looking at officers and a Cabinet member. What we can say is we're going to agree with the proposal for the £3,000, but the venue for that to be discussed with the chairman and the vice chair of the Billericay Area Committee.
Well, why can't we make the decision?
Well, I thought we could, but I'd like us tonight to actually say we recommend that the £3,000 goes to Sun Corner or the police station if possible.
Sun Corner and the tree.
Yeah.
Police station. Yeah, we don't need
We'll do that. We'll do that if it gets shot down, and we get shot down.
Say, if you have the tree at the police station like it used to be, and you have the carol concert on at Sun Corner on the field, you've got a winner.
Okay, so I'm going to put a proposal forward, and the proposal is that we agree that the committee agrees the £3,000 investment for the Billericay Believe in Basildon Fund to purchase of lights, trees, and for over the festive period enhance the carol and in the parks and event, but also recommend that the tree be placed into the police station if possible. And if not, then Sun Corner would be our second choice for it to happen. And the carol concert obviously would continue on Sun Corner. All those in favour of that? That's unanimous. As there are no other things to discuss, thank you all for your time this evening.